For decades, we've been told to fear aging brains. The narrative suggested that living longer would lead us into a slow fade of confusion, memory loss, and increasing dependence. But new advancements in neuroscience are flipping that story on its head. A wave of large-scale studies reveals a surprising truth. Cognitive decline isn't an inevitable truth. In fact, for some individuals, aging may bring the opposite effect. Scientists have discovered a phenomenon known as compression of cognitive decline, where instead of enduring years or decades of mental deterioration, decline can be both later and faster. This means more years filled with clarity, independence, and sharp thinking. Based on data from nearly 14,000 individuals, including centenarians, this research challenges everything we thought we knew about aging and brain resilience. Perhaps the most astonishing finding? Those with the oldest brains often turn out to be the most resilient. When scientists began studying centenarians, they anticipated finding signs of severe brain deterioration. To their surprise, they uncovered something truly remarkable. Many of these individuals displayed physical markers commonly linked to Alzheimer's, such as amyloid plaques and tau tangles, along with vascular damage. Yet, clinically, they exhibited little to no signs of dementia. This astonishing ability is known as cognitive resilience, where the brain, despite carrying damage, continues to function remarkably well. What's even more striking is that only about 2% of people who passed away between ages 50 and 70 showed this kind of resilience. Among centenarians, though, 35% did. This suggests that living longer doesn't just delay cognitive decline, it can actually transform how our brains respond to damage. Instead of gradually deteriorating, the brain adapts, compensating and resisting decline. The important takeaway? Aging longer doesn't mean thinking worse. It may mean thinking better for a longer time. Centenarians illuminate a remarkable truth. They don't just live longer, they maintain sharp minds even when their brains show signs of wear. This revelation sparks a vital question. Can we train cognitive resilience? For years, the common wisdom suggested that simply exercising more would suffice. While it's true that movement is beneficial, recent research indicates that exercise alone can't fully account for the resilience observed in older adults. What truly matters is the synergy of physical effort paired with mental challenge. This innovative approach is known as dual-task training, engaging both body and mind at once. In numerous studies, the outcomes are compelling. When individuals multitask through movement and thought, recalling patterns, solving problems, and responding to cues, their cognitive gains surpass those achieved with exercise alone. Thus, it's clear, resilient brains are not crafted from mere repetition, but from the dynamic interplay of coordination, challenge, and adaptation. The connection between our body and mind isn't just a concept. It's been proven in various movement studies. For instance, in one intriguing study, older adults engaged in cognitively enhanced Tai Chi, where each physical movement was intertwined with memory recall and decision-making. The results? They significantly outperformed those doing standard Tai Chi or simple stretching. In another trial, participants lifted weights while tackling mental challenges, like number subtraction, and once again, their cognitive functions improved more than those focusing solely on strength training. Even aerobic exercise showed greater effectiveness when paired with computerized brain training. So, why does this matter? It turns out our brains don't just benefit from movement, they thrive when faced with complexity. Dual tasking enhances attention, working memory, and balance, all vital for maintaining independence as we age. This leads us to a key revelation: how to structure exercise to maximize brain benefits. Once scientists discovered the impact of movement paired with mental challenges on brain health, they posed an intriguing question. What type of exercise yields the best results? In a significant 2024 meta-analysis that reviewed 16 clinical trials, the findings illuminated a clear answer. The most remarkable cognitive benefits arose from combining aerobic exercise with resistance training, rather than focusing on either alone. This dynamic duo proved especially beneficial for those with type 2 diabetes, who face a higher risk of cognitive decline. Even more promising, researchers outlined a specific prescription: at least 135 minutes of exercise each week, with 60 minutes allocated to resistance training. This new understanding shifts our perspective on brain health. It's not just about staying active, but about nurturing a balanced training regimen. Strength complements endurance, effort meets recovery, and movement integrates with mental challenge, as we train our brains, not just our bodies. To uncover the link between mentally demanding movements and cognitive gains, researchers delved into the inner workings of the brain. Their investigations centered around a crucial protein known as BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor. This protein is vital for facilitating learning, memory, and enhancing neural plasticity. In a carefully designed study, scientists divided participants into 4 groups: one control group, another focused on physical exercise, a mindfulness group, and a fourth that undertook adaptive cognitive training, featuring gradually increasing mental challenges. Remarkably, only the group facing continuous mental challenges exhibited a notable rise in BDNF levels. Even more striking, the increase in BDNF was linked to improvements in cognitive tasks not specifically trained, indicating that the brain was not merely practicing, but actually reorganizing itself. This research highlights the significance of adaptive mental training in fostering cognitive resilience. If challenge-driven training reshapes the brain, we must ask, do these changes last? Follow-up studies reveal a promising answer. Participants who engaged in programs blending physical exercise with structured cognitive challenges displayed remarkable results, maintaining their cognitive enhancements for up to 12 months, even without supervision. In another study, individuals practicing cognitively enhanced Tai Chi experienced sustained improvements in global cognition and their ability to multitask while walking, nearly a year post-training. These findings indicate that the benefits are more than fleeting boosts. They hint at enduring transformations in brain networks. This resonates with plasticity mechanisms supported by key proteins like BDNF. Essentially, as the brain routinely adapts to new challenges, it doesn't just get better. It learns to stay adaptable, paving the way for long-term cognitive resilience. Research is uncovering a compelling new narrative about brain aging. Cognitive decline isn't just a natural consequence of time. It's influenced by how often and deeply we engage our brains in challenging ways. The most resilient minds aren't forged in comfort or routine, but through integrated challenges that blend physical exercise with meaningful mental tasks. As we face increasing demands, our thinking needs to adapt, evolving alongside our abilities. It's not about simply doing more. It's about incorporating activities that provoke our brains to respond, reorganize, and ultimately grow. The future of cognitive health lies not in passive protection, but in cultivating active resilience. So let's make it personal. What's one mental challenge you could weave into an exercise you already do today?